Hello students, I'll start with the unit 2, that is elementary concepts of objects and classes. Okay, here we'll just learn about what is an object, the various categories of objects. In the previous unit 1 you all had learned about basic principles of OOP concept. Okay, now here what is an object? Object is a fundamental unit of object oriented programming. They are also referred to as an entities. Objects are categorized in two ways, that is real world object as well as software world object. Real world object as well as software world object. An object is also called as an instance of a class. So I have told you about what is an object. Object is considered as an entities. Okay, it is a basic unit of object oriented programming. Okay, it is categorized into two ways, that is real world object and software objects. Objects are also called as an instance of a class. Now, under real world objects, these are the objects that are one we experience in our day-to-day life. Okay, following are some of its features. The objects which are visible to us, which have a definite shape and size. It can be bought in thoughts and figures. Each real world objects contains characteristics or the behavior. Okay, so the objects which we are using in our day-to-day life, which have a definite shape and size, and which a user can think about its shapes and figures, okay, which is having characteristics as well as behavior, is called as an real world object. Example, you can take it as of a car, a mobile phone, a table, etc. Okay, now for car, so car is an object. Now it can be divided into characteristics as well as a behavior. So characteristics means types of cars, types of mobiles, names of mobiles. Okay, and its behavior, why it is used for, why car is used for, why mobile is used for. Okay, the same way with that of a table. Table, why we are using table, what is the characteristic of that? It is having four wooden legs. Okay, so these are the real world objects are contains the characteristics as well as the behavior. Next comes with that of software objects. Okay, next comes with that of software objects. It is an object that is created while writing in a Java program. So software objects are the objects which are created while writing a Java program. It contains data members and data methods. Okay, it contains data members as well as data methods. Methods is nothing but the another name of method is functions. Okay, how your real world object contains characteristics and behavior, the same way the software object contains data members as well as methods. The state or the characteristics of the real world objects are considered to be the data members in the software objects. The characteristics of the real world objects are considered to be the data members in the software objects, whereas the behavior in the real world are considered to be the method in the software objects. Are considered to be the method in the software objects. Is that clear to all? Okay, I'll just once again repeat with my slides. Okay, object is the fundamental unit of a object oriented programming, that is your OOP. It is also referred to as an entity. It is categorized, objects are categorized under real world object as well as software objects. Object is also called as an instance of a class. Okay, the real world objects are those that we are experiencing in our day-to-day life. Some features of our real world objects means it is visible to us, it is having definite shape and size, it can be brought into our thoughts and figures, it contains characteristics as well as behavior. Whereas the software objects are the objects which is been created while writing a Java program. It consists of data members as well as methods. Okay, the data members are called as characteristic under real world, and the methods are called as behaviors under the real world. Okay, next, can you see an example over here? See here, there is an object, it has been divided in under characteristic or behavior. Okay, so under real world you have taken an object called as book. Okay, and the characteristics are the book contains chapters, number of chapters, number of pages, number of topics. Okay, and what is the behavior of that book, why it is used for, it is used to read or it is used to prepare notes. Okay, the same way under the software world, just see, the object is considered as a student, and the characteristics are called as data members under software world, and the behavior is called as methods or function under software world. Okay, so student is an object under software world, wherein which data members this consist of students names, subjects or and marks. And now here we are saying as behavior as functions or method. So what we are doing, we are taking two functions over here, that is called as accept and display. Why we are taking as accept and display? Because we are accepting, we are taking the under software world, we are taking the data members as an input, and then later we are accepting the data members as an input, and then we are displaying the name of a student or a subject name or a marks of a student with the help of output statement. Okay, so here did you understood this with the table? So under real world they have taken an object called as example as book, and the characteristics consist of the chapters, pages, topics, and whereas behavior, why it is used for, it is used to prepare notes as well as used to read the book. And under software world, software world, the object is taken as student, the data members are called as names, subjects and marks, and we are accepting the input, we are accepting the data members and displaying the output. You all have learned this all in your 9th standard. Okay, next comes the topic called as message passing. Objects can interact with each other. Objects can interact with each other. They interact through behaviors or methods which are better known as message passing. So how are the objects interacting? They can interact with each other by the behavior or the method called as message passing. Okay, so behavior is being called under which world? Whether in the real world or else in the software world, it has been behavior has been called under real world, and methods are called under software world. Okay, okay, next comes a concept called as class. What is a class? A class is a blueprint or a template for its objects. A class is a blueprint or a template for its objects. It is simply a representation of similar type of objects. It is simply a representation of similar types of objects. I have given you this example in your earlier classes also. What is a class? Okay, a collection of objects is called as a class. Okay, class is a blueprint or a template for its object. It is simply a representation of similar types of objects. For example, I have told you, now you all have come to that standard 10. Previously you all learned this topic under standard 9. So I had taken an example of standard 9. Standard 9th is your class, wherein which you all students are considered to be as an objects. Is it clear? Okay, so here I have mentioned the example called as fruits. Okay, fruits is the class name, and names of the fruits can be considered as an objects. Names of fruits can be considered as an object. Any doubt over here? Okay, so I expect that all are clear with this topic. Okay, next, of creating objects of a class. Creating objects of a class. So you are supposed to follow the syntax, that is class name object name equals to new class name. Okay, so what is a syntax for creating objects of a class? So that is your class name object name equals to new class name, wherein which you are inserting the name of your class. In the class you are inserting the name of the object, but wherein which you are joining your class name and object name with a keyword called as new, and then again you are calling a function by the same name of your class name. Okay, in this way you create objects of a class. So just see an example over here. They have considered the class name as car, and they have taken an object name, that is the car name, as BMW equals to new class name, that is car. So what is that? Car open bracket close bracket, new car open bracket close bracket, new car open bracket close bracket says that you are calling again one more a function by the same class name. Is that clear? Okay, then what is a new keyword? Why new keyword is been used? A new keyword is used to allocate a space in the dynamic memory for creating an object. A new keyword is used to allocate a space in the dynamic memory for creating an object. Clear? Okay, and what is an attribute over here? Attributes are characteristics or data members of an object. Attributes are called as characteristics or a data members of an object. Is that clear to all? Okay, so next, shall we go to the next part? This is an example of a real world class and object. Just look into real world class and object, where I have taken an example of a class name called as car. I have told you in the real world it has been called as it contains of characteristics and behavior. So they have taken a class called as car, wherein which you are representing, you are inputting the characteristics as well as behavior over here. The characteristics consist of a color of a car, model of a car, as well as behavior consists of why it is used for, why car has been used for. So car has been used for making journey or else for demo. Okay, demo means practicing for the car. Okay, and they have created an object over there. Okay, so which are the objects over there? The names of the car is your objects over there. That is your Honda, Nano, Maruti is a objects which has been created under the class called as car. That is car Honda equals to new car, car Nano equals to new car, car Maruti equals to new car. Okay, so these are the objects which has been created under the class named as car. Okay, characteristics says you the features of the car as well as the behavior says you that you are having the uses, why you are using that particular car for. Okay, similar one more object is there for another object, that is called as flower, is considered as a class over here. Flower is considered as a class over here, wherein which it has been divided under characteristics and behavior. Okay, so flower, so what will be the features of a flower? Its color, smell. Okay, and behavior, why it has been used for? It has been used for decoration and worship. Decoration and worship. Okay, and they have created an object under the class flower. That is, which are the objects over here? That is your rose, lily and lotus are the creation of the objects which has been done under the class flower. Okay, any doubt over here? Fine. Next comes with that of the state of an object is represented by the attribute of that objects. The state of an object is been represented by an attribute of an object. What is the state? State is nothing but the characteristic of the object is been represented by the attribute of that object. And the important terms that is related to the class is an object factory, class is a user defined data type, objects is an instance of a class. So these important terms you are supposed to know related to the class. Class is an object factory, class is a user defined data type, objects is an instance of a class. So this is an difference between the class as well as an object. Okay, so just look into class, representation of abstraction only. Object is a real and a unique entity having some characteristics and behavior. Class is an object producer and hence called as a blueprint or a set of objects. Object is created with the use of new operator. Class is also known as an object factory. Object is also known as instance of a class. Okay, so this is the difference. Fine. So here I'll stop. I completed with my unit 2. Okay, that is elementary concepts of objects and classes in this video. In the next video I'll start with the unit 3 concept. Thank you.